Hi Bears members and fans. Just thought we'd update you as to where we're up to with the 2021 season. And you'll be happy to know that training has been going, and it's been going strong for a number of weeks now. We actually did, as a New South Wales Cup team, we did 6 weeks of training before Christmas. We had a couple of weeks off, and then we're into our third week post-Christmas now, and before we know it, we'll be playing trials and we'll be into the competition, and very excited. A number of changes in regards to how things are working this season. So our feeder club, the Asquith team, have had to pull out due to the restrictions and the struggles with COVID. So we formed a new partnership with the Hills Bulls. Really excited about that. The two clubs have worked together in the past, and it was a really easily organised situation where the Bulls will feed into the North Sydney Bears for this season. And then another big step for us has been that we're doing a couple of trainings a week with the Sydney Roosters Jersey Flegg squad. The ages went up. Harold Matthews 17s, SG Ball 19s, and Jersey Flegg under 21s in 2021, and that gave us an opportunity to start spending a bit more time with those guys. A lot of those Jersey Flegg players will come into our team, and so we're training together a couple of times a week, and that's been really positive. So but I think the biggest news right now is training is happening. It's been really solid, and we're preparing for a really strong 2021. On the back of all of those changes has been a pretty severe change in our roster and in the playing ranks. So firstly, Pat Wisner has come on board as a recruitment manager, and Pat and myself have really worked hard in regards to what our squad looks like for 2021. But the headline, I suppose, is that we've had a couple of our key players from the last few years and players that are really Bears players through and through in Tom Freeburn and Brad Dietz both move on. So Tommy has gone to the West Magpies / Tigers, and Brad Dietz has gone to the Mounties Club / the Canterbury Bulldogs. So look, those two fellas move on with our best wishes. We love those two guys, and they've given their heart and soul for the Bears, but they see some opportunity at opposition clubs that may not be here for them right now. And as I say, we're really supportive of those moves. But those guys have to be replaced, and we're really happy with the way that we've been able to do that. So it's going to be a really different looking Bears squad in 2021. There's some young guys that we've signed up that have New South Wales Cup experience, but they're still only early in their careers, and they're going to bring a lot to our team. There's also some new youngsters coming through over at the Roosters in their full-time squad that'll come back and playing in our side, and we are excited about the talent that we're going to put out on the park this year. But you know, those of you who know us well, you're going to see a different team this year. There'll be some new names for you, and you'll need to get to know those boys, but they've been training really hard, and we're really confident about what things are going to look like come round 1, 2021. So on the back of the movement that we've had in the playing ranks, it brings some really exciting news, and I'm really proud to announce that going forward, Max Bailey will be captain of the North Sydney Bears. What a great player he's been in regards to his performances for this club over a number of years now. And the pinnacle of it for Max was obviously the opportunity to make his NRL debut last season when he was brought up into the Roosters NRL squad. Max did a heap of training in 2020 at that level and played that NRL game, which he'll always remember. He's heading towards another opportunity to do that with the Roosters But in the meantime, he'll be back here with us at the Bears, leading us from the front as he does. He's always got some great words of advice for our young players, but in every game, he gets out there and leads from the front, and that's what we love about him. So really excited about that. Congratulations, Max, you deserve it so much. So coming up soon in regards to the Bears and our junior rep teams is the competition starting. Okay, so it's only a couple of weeks away that we've got our Harold Matthews and SG Ball playing out at Campbelltown in round 1 on the 6th of Feb, and then they'll be back at Macquarie Uni the following week, and there are 4 rounds in this season that you can get out to Macquarie Uni sporting fields and watch our Harold Matthews and SG Ball teams go around. As we move a little bit further down the schedule, some trials for the Harvey Norman Women's and the New South Wales Cup team mid to late Feb, and then the competition there will be starting in March for both of those teams. Mid to early March where those competitions start, and as I say, we've put in 9 weeks, we're in our 9th week of training. The guys are really getting ready and we're looking forward to the start of both of those competitions. Girls are really training well as well, so looking forward to it all. Go you Bears.